Hello everybody, we're really excited that we are reopening. We believe the centre is irresistibly safe to start gathering in. Things will be different to start with, they will look different. And so I'm here today just to give you a video to what it's going to be like. So once you book in at edenchurch.co.uk/events, you'll find all the events we're running, from our prayer soaking through to our picnic, through to our quiz, through to our Sunday gatherings. We have a kids gathering at 9:45, we have an adult gathering, predominantly adult gathering, at 10:30, and another one at 11:30 as well. So there's a lot going on. Sundays are going to be really busy for the team. But once you've booked in, please arrive on time as much as you possibly can. The doors will be shut until 10:25, and then 11:25 they'll open for the next gathering as well. And they'll be open for the kids gathering from 9:40. But once you arrive, please just park up. You can park around the back. We've got some weeding to do still, but we've got some plenty of spaces here. And if there's a queue to get in, which we automatically assume that'll be the case to begin with, please be respectful of the signs that are outside and the lines that are outside regarding that. So please queue up. They're at 2-meter intervals that you can see here. Once you've done that, please come into the building, and where you will be greeted from behind the screen and with someone in PPE by one of our amazing welcomers. He'll smile at you and say you're okay and check you're wearing your mask, because as you come into the building you have to legally wear a mask. And once you put your mask on, hopefully from outside, please gel your hands. Here it's automatic and it's lovely, smells amazing, and you'll see throughout the building we have social distances markers and one-way system operating throughout. Upstairs, obviously we don't need to be using that at the moment. That is off limits on a Sunday. And as you come through to the foyer, this is also off limits at this time. So no one's going to congregate here. We've moved everything out to accommodate client groups and to keep them safe. We're not using this space on a Sunday either. That means the kitchen's off limits, the cupboards are off limits, so please don't be using them. But the creche is open. You have to pre-book for the creche, and it's available for anyone, any families with under 9 months old, to use, where there's a live visual feed here, but unfortunately we've had to take all the fun toys away, which is really disappointing, but does mean that if you need a breastfeed or anything like that, or your baby decides to cry like crazy for whatever reason, as they do, bless their hearts, this space is available for you to use. There's only 2 families we're going to let in at one time, so as I said, the cupboards are off limits. As you come in and you've gelled your hands, you've got your mask and you've said hello, please stick to the yellow markers. Don't encroach on people's spaces. Some people take time to get into the facility for whatever reason, and plenty of people are still anxious and nervous for whatever reason. Maybe they're looking after loved ones or they're looking after themselves for a precondition that maybe you're not aware of. We just want to be respectful of people's boundaries at this time. Here's my favourite part. We've actually put screen dividers up, which will be cleaned regularly, but to block off the toilets. The toilets are in use for emergencies only, and on a Sunday there is someone, we've got a new appointment called the Lord of the Toilets. I bet you can't wait to be the Lord of the Toilets, but it just means that when you use the toilet under an emergency or for a child, only one is allowed at a time. I said that wrong, but I don't know, you know what I mean. So we don't want anyone just going in. They have to just check with the Lord of the Toilets. Obviously that's Jesus, ultimately he's Lord of everything, but in this case we're going to call the individual Lord of the Toilets, just to check that they are actually free, and they will direct you what's free. Having the screens means that a lady and a child can go at the same time, and a man and a child can go at the same time as well. It just separates, creates a barrier, a safety zone for you. The Lord of the Toilets will also have a face shield as well. So once you've noticed that, please come through. You will not be exiting the way you came in. At the end, you'll notice this is an entry-only point. So unless you use the toilets, even if you use the toilets, you still come back through this way. And you'll notice throughout the auditorium, we have these little markers just to point you in the direction where you need to go. And also in regards to your pre-booking, you will have booked seats. So before you arrive, you will know where you're going to sit. There will be a seating plan sent to you. And also when you get in, you will also notice, well, hey, you've got little notes of where people are sitting. We're set out currently for prayer soaking on the Thursday upcoming. So we're really excited about that. But you'll see that each chair is 2 meters away from the other. So we're quite excited that we've managed to fit so many people in at this time. You'll also notice, for the more astute of you, that we've got these weird coloured boxes. Well, that's for the kids' church. The kids' church aren't going to be sitting down on chairs. They're actually going to be seated together in their family boxes, and that helps for competitions, keeping them socially distant, helping them understand that process as well, but also to give them the space to experience the glory of God as well. So once you come through, immediately take your seats. That'll be fantastic, and you'll know where you're sitting, and they are labelled as well. I will be speaking for the foreseeable future, which I'm sure you're thrilled about. Now, we have genuinely got some really amazing stuff to unpack and look at, but my view will be actually from behind a screen, which is a little different. Obviously, you know that when I say it, I also spray it, so we might just keep this. Forget COVID, we don't want to drench people, but my view is a little weird with the lights on, so we might have the lights off, I'm not sure yet, but you can see that actually, if I put you over the screen, you can see that actually we're still pretty intimate experience, even though we've had to go 2 meters inside. Now, legally, we don't have to be 2 meters. We just think that's a sensible and safe situation to do. So there's no singing. We're not actually going to have a worship leader singing just yet. If we do, and when we do, sorry, there will be behind a screen as well. But we are going to wait on God, and we're going to use different mediums to kind of help that process. Normally, some music being played from behind, from the sound system. So we're really excited to get started, to get meeting together, but we all have to wear masks. That is the difficult thing about it for me, and I probably wouldn't encourage us to be meeting together at this point in time unless God has specifically said that we are to wait on Him, and by waiting on Him we will experience the weight of His glory. That is why I'm excited. That is why we're going to all this trouble to make this work and to start in September. Otherwise, I'm okay waiting until January. I'm in no rush. Like, if we can't do church well, I don't want to do it, but I really believe that doing church well right now is giving time for God to heal our hearts and move us forward into all that He has for us. So I'm really excited to talk to you about that and talk to you about the renaissance that God is bringing to His church at this time. So come the end of the gathering, we're going to ask you, it's about 45 minutes long the sessions are going to be, and we're asking you to vacate the premises. If you're nearer the exit door, you're to go out first and blah, 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 follow suit. However, if you do actually want ministry, stay behind, and I will personally call you forward. Well, unless it's not me, I guess there's occasions when it might not be me in the near future, but where we will have a chair here for you to come and sit and be pastored and be prayed for, but I will call you forward. So all you've got to do is try and catch my eye to make sure that I know you're there and wait behind, and we will do that. That's a lot easier at the 11:30 service than the 10:30 for obvious reasons, because we have a changeover period. So once we've met with God, we've had these beautiful experiences, you're going to leave through the exit, the fire exit, which will be propped open all the time. The windows are open during the whole time as well, just for safety reasons and ventilation. And you'll see that, again, these signs are here to lead you out. Once you go outside, you'll also notice we've got a lot of weeding to do, but you'll also notice, please continue to stick to social distancing measures outside. Once outside, you can obviously remove your mask, but what I don't want us to do is assume that everyone's cool being approached within a 2 meter period, even near the cars. So just be respectful that people have different boundaries, and to honor that, we have to go super strict rather than super soft with the stuff. So just be respectful of each other. I'm really excited to meet God with you. I'm really excited to praise His name in our hearts. Whether we can do that singing at some point in the near future would be amazing, but right now we're going to focus on waiting on God, being still and knowing, experiencing His goodness. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. Now you know what to expect, and now you actually know it's going to be worth coming. So book in at edenchurch.co.uk/events, and I really look forward to seeing you and experiencing God with you together very soon. God bless.